Okay, so for this video, I wanted to go through the pressure for Johnny Cage. So I wanted to cover his shadow kick run canceling or his combo run canceling. So I'm gonna set the Sub-Zero to block. So what makes A-List so great is his ability to run cancel out of certain combos and also special moves, leaving him in some circumstances really plus on block, allowing him to continue pressure. So I'm going to kind of run through what buttons you should be using in pressure and how to kind of catch your opponent. So Johnny Cage's main weakness is the fact that he has no real low other than down 4. He has no low combo starter. The only low in his combos is 1-1-3. The 3 is the low, and that's really punishable on block. But first thing I want to do is just go through all the run cancel frame data. Now, like I said, to do run cancels, you hold. So if I'm doing forward 3-4, you hold 4 down, press block, and then do the run input, which is forward forward. So, or you can do forward forward block, like that. And same with shadow kick, hold 4 down, and then do the run input. And then as you're running, you press any button to cancel out of the run, and then that continues your pressure. And you want to do it as quickly as possible, because if you're not perfect, then you'll have not enough stamina to do another one. So if I do forward 3-4 run cancel, and I'm late to press a button, see how far down my stamina went? I won't be able to do another run cancel. You see how I dashed at the second one? I got the little red thing. You have to do it fast enough so that you have enough stamina to do a second one. I can't see that? Okay, so if I do like 1-2-1, too slow. Ooh boy. And I can sit here and try to do it all day, but you want to be able to get 2 reps, and wow, I can't do it now. See, still screwed it up. There we go. That's the case that you want. You get 2 reps, and then you can continue your run cancels. And as you can see, I didn't get a dash on the second one. But yeah, please excuse my bad execution. It's not easy. You gotta grind these combos out. You gotta practice a lot if you want to be able to use this character to his fullest potential. Now, what you can do with forward 3 is you can do forward 3 into shadow kick, and that will make you more plus than forward 3-4 run cancel. So if you do forward 3 shadow kick, that's plus 17 according to Tester Might, roughly. So that's what you want to be able to do. I don't always do it because it's just a pain to do. But forward 3 run shadow kick run cancel will give you plus 17. So what you can do off of that, you can do forward 2 because it's 15 frames. That's guaranteed. You can do 1-1, 1-2, 1-2-1, anything. You're in their face. I can kind of pressure them from there. Forward 2-4 run cancel is plus. Let me double check. Plus. Oh, plus 3, or plus 12, sorry. So forward 3-4 run cancel, that's plus 12. So you don't get the forward 2 guaranteed then. They can poke out, they can armor through, because this is 15 frames. If you're plus 12, that gives them 3-frame window to do something. So you gotta be careful about that. But you can jail into 1-1, 1-2, stuff like that. Next up, forward 2, shadow kick, run cancel. That's another great thing to kind of throw opponents off if they're blocking forward 2-4 all the time. Forward 2 run cancel can kind of catch them doing stuff. And it's plus 14 on block, so you can jail into 1-1 again, 1-2, just like that. 1-1-4, shadow kick, run cancel. If you want to kind of vary it up from 1-1-3, 1-1-4 leaves you at plus 17, so you should be able to forward 2 out of that, or 1-1, and you'll be very plus. 1-1-3, plus 1 on block. So from there you can block or down 1 somebody, but you have to be careful. And a lot of people end up respecting this anyway, but people who know better will blow you up for doing 1-1-3 run cancels all the time. And thinking you can, continue your pressure. It's only plus 1, so keep that in mind. Now, 4 shadow kick, run cancel. That's the most plus you can make yourself, plus 23. And you should really only do this off of nut punch. If you nut punch somebody, then you can do 4 shadow kick, run cancel. That jails into whatever you want. 3-3-3 if you're looking for chip. This is plus 15 on block. Once again, you don't really want to throw this into neutral. If you nut punch somebody and you want to chip them, 1-3-3-3, and then you can kind of continue from there. Back 3-4, that's plus 17. Once again, back 3 is really slow, so probably better off with forward 2. And 1-2-1 run cancel. This is one of my favorites because you can do this, 1-1, 1-1, you're plus 2 here. And then you're plus 13 with a 1-2 run cancel. Don't use 2-1 your pressure, just don't use it. And you can do, 1-1 shadow kick, run cancel, and that would put you at plus 4. But 1-1 in and of itself is already plus 2, so I'd say it's not worth the stamina. But once again, if you can play this character kind of however you want and vary up your pressure. So if you've been playing a long set with somebody and they saw 1-1-3 100 times and 1-1-4 100 times, maybe 1-1 run cancel, shadow kick might throw them off. So keep that in mind. But whenever you run cancel in after doing something, you're now in their face and you're plus, so you can you want to vary it up. Obviously these are highs, so they can still duck underneath if you're not framed perfect, especially with 1-1-3, so you gotta watch out for that. But whenever you're in these situations, they're going to be stand blocking a lot, so they're going to be looking for overheads. If you can get them to duck, that's when they're going to get in trouble and get hit with the forward 2. So what I like to do a lot is down 4s. Don't be afraid to do this, and then down 4 them a few times, and then get your forward 2. Another common mix-up that Johnny Cages like to use is, say I get my way in, 1-1, stagger, and then forward 2. Because if I'm doing 1-1-3 a lot, they're going to block low, expecting low, and then get hit with the forward 2. The thing is, it can be fuzzy guarded. So there's so much little block stun on the 3 that the second it hits, they let go of down and block back up. So if you're doing this, they'll block low for a second and then block the high. And there's enough time to do that. So against a good player, they should never get caught by that. But you can catch some people doing that if they don't know about it. So it's something to keep in mind. You can also catch people forward 3, run cancel, forward 3. Wow. Yeah, I can't even. There we go. If a lot of people like to duck under your highs afterward, and press a button, you can blow them up with an R forward 3 because it's a mid. And that's about really all there is to the pressure. As long as you're And I was gonna say, don't be afraid to throw throws in.
You should see your face.
You put them full screen, which allows you to throw force balls afterwards, but you know, there's a lot of people who are just gonna block after this.
What happens there?
And every once in a while, a throw is not a bad idea. I would watch out for EX moves. So when you're plus enough, you shouldn't have to worry about them, but you also want to bait out. So don't be afraid to block every once in a while if you think they're going to throw out EX moves. That just about covers the pressure for Johnny. So you want to find some button, advance your way in, and then when you're plus, you can start going hand. You can do 1-1, 1-2. These are all plus. And continue. One cool thing here is, like, I could do forward 3 and then 1-1, 1-1. Maybe if I need my stamina to recharge, I can buy some time like that, and then I'm back in again. If people are blocking forward 2-4 a lot, you can shadow kick, run cancel it, or throw on the last hit if they're poking out all the time, and hit them and catch them for doing that. So, like I said, don't be predictable with your pressure. Vary it up, and also EX Force Ball should also be used in it. So, like I said, vary up the pressure. And every time you run cancel in, start going ham. So that about covers that.